Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. Um, if you watched my last video, I said that I had some issues with work and I was home most of the day on Sunday. I did work for a little bit in the morning. Um, well, what happened was I got scammed. Um, I dealt with it, and this isn't a video about the being scammed. I did lose some money, but it's all good. Um, it's about me and how very proud I am of myself because I did not go down that rabbit hole at all. I stood at the ledge a couple of times, but I did not go down that rabbit hole at all. Um, and the thing that I've learned over the past few years of all this growth that I've been pursuing, so I can be my true authentic self, um, and have true self confidence and true self love. Um, I've discovered that you're going to learn certain things, and the things become bigger things that happen and go wrong, you tend to stop reacting as much. So when something goes wrong in anybody's life and we spiral down that rabbit hole, the problem becomes us overthinking and us going down that rabbit hole. And it keeps us stuck there. It adds more pain. It makes us feel much more helpless, like we can't see a way out of this. There's nothing that is happening to you that you're not going to be able to get through. Uh, doesn't matter if you want to get through it or not. That's a whole different story. But you're going to get through what you have to get through because you don't have a choice. Uh, with that said, I'm discovering that the more I learn to control myself and my reaction to things, the less dramatic they are. Do they suck? Yeah. Um, but it never crosses my mind, why me? How come this keeps happening to me? Those things don't cross my mind anymore, because I know that everything's temporary. We're all temporary. You don't get to live forever. Here on Earth, you're going to die at some point. So everything's not permanent. It's not infinite. So I don't know why they don't teach us this. I mean, I assumed that they should have, but maybe they just haven't figured it out either, so they didn't know to teach it to us. But when you control your reactions, and you get to controlling your reactions by taking control of your mind, you stop letting the overthinking happen. And it still happens for me to this day at times, but I'm catching it a lot sooner so I can redirect myself. And sometimes it takes me a couple minutes to get out of that and redirect myself. It takes me a couple of different times too. I'm assuming, I don't know though, that I'm probably going to have to, that's probably going to be something that I'll do the rest of my life. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't made it past where I'm at now, so I don't know yet. But I want to share with you that you cannot control another human being. You can't control what they think. You can't control what they do. You can't control what they say. The only thing, the only human being that you have control of is yourself. And if you are not in control of yourself and people can push your buttons and you're triggered easily by something that may not even have been towards you, those are the things that you need to work on. If it triggers you, it causes you to go into either a defensive state or an angry state, then those you need to step back and look at and realize, oh, wait, well, how did they push my button with this? Okay, why is that an issue with me? And you figure it out and you get rid of it. None of this is going to happen overnight. I don't even know how far you can go. I mean, in my opinion, I'm just beginning. But it's been around 3 years for me that I've been doing this. And I can see a huge, the farther I get into chasing after my true authentic self, I can honestly say that even when shit goes wrong, I'm still happy. I'm still content. All right, this sucks in this moment, but I know that it's not going to be in the moments ahead. And the more I realize that it's temporary and not permanent, the quicker it goes away. So, you kind of need to realize your reaction is how you control yourself. And the funny part is when people get mad now, because I'm out delivering food, so I deal with a lot of idiots on the road, and there are some other drivers that are really jerks to some of the people in these restaurants, and I will step up and say something at that point, because that makes me look bad as a driver. But what I've noticed is I don't get angry. Somebody wants to yell and holler at me or flip me the bird or scream at me. I don't get angry. Literally, I either smile or I laugh and I'll wave. If I'm in the car. If I'm not in the car, then I don't do the wave part. But all I can do and all I can think when they act that way, and the reason that I smile or laugh is because all I'm thinking is, wow, you're really stressed out over this. You really could use getting in control of yourself. You can't tell people that, though, because, well, if they're not searching to find their true authentic self and energetically level up and start to take control of their life, then they're not going to understand a thing that I'm saying right now or a thing that I'm trying to explain to them. Which is why I came here to YouTube, so I could find my soul tribe, my family, my soul family. The people that are at my level and want to keep moving forward and growing. Because in the short time that I've made it to here, I look back over the last 3 years, and I've had some pretty crazy things happen in the last 3 years. And deaths in the family. More than one, quite a few actually. And I look back over the last 3 years, and all I can do is look at myself with so much pride. I've come so far in 3 years. But it's a work in progress. And it's not. Finding your true authentic self is not for the weak. I will tell you that right now. Because if you are a weak person, you're not making it very far. Because this shit's going to hit you upside the head. And it's going to keep coming. And it's going to keep coming. And just as you think, I don't have any more in me, I can't do this, more comes at you. And you're like, all right, I got to do this. But you learn to control your reaction. And once you learn to control your reaction, you're essentially learning to control yourself, and other people can't get you angry, pissed off. They can't do that to you anymore. You never give that power away because you just look at them and think, I'm not, and it's not sinking to their level. I hate when people use that sinking to their level. You're making it sound like because I'm working on myself, I'm better than them. That doesn't make me any better than them. It just makes it that I'm moving forward and they choose not to. And we have free will. But it's that I know that misery loves company. And if they're not working on their true authentic self and learning to control themselves, they're going to be angry. They're going to lash out at other people. Hurt people hurt people. And guess what? Once you level up to a certain point, I don't know what's beyond here. I'm still going to look. We're still going to keep moving because it keeps getting better every time that I do. But once you get to a certain level, when you see somebody responding like that, you don't look at them as in, oh my God, we're going to go to war. Oh my God, this is it. I'm done. Who the hell are you talking to me? You don't think that at all. That none of that even crosses your mind. The only thing that crosses your mind when somebody lashes out at you in anger or frustration or anything else, the only thing that crosses your mind is you feel sorry for them. You feel sorry for them because they're not where you're at. And you know that that pain is them trying to drag you into their pain because misery loves company. Don't get sucked into other people's pain. Learn to take control of your reactions. And let's see how much farther we can go with this. Anything you want to discuss? Any comments about tonight would be great. I'm just waiting to find all of you wonderful, beautiful soul people. Night.